Hello again and welcome back to another episode of Nosh's Quest to Gold. This is going to be a Protoss versus Protoss game, seeing as we haven't seen more of them in quite a long time, and it does come again from the silver ladders on the EU servers. Now this PvP is the first game I played on the new map Metropolis, why did I say that fine? On the new map Metropolis. I assumed perfectly correctly that you can't spawn closely by ground, you can't spawn up and down, so you'll see on my scouting I'll scout number 3 and then I think this is number 4 for me. My opponent is JackSidius, he'll just be Jack this game, and you can see he's gone very early double scout. He scouted where I can't spawn, which is number 3, he's also going to scout where I'm not, which is number 2, and will eventually just by process of elimination realise I'm number 1. That's me, Nosh, down the bottom left hand side. It's actually kind of the 9 o'clock, or the middle, but let's not get into that right now. Now, my standard sort of option for PvP, I usually 3-gate Robo into Expand into Colossus as hard as fast as humanly possible. In this matchup, you might have already noticed down here that there's a sneaky little proxy pylon coming. My opponent's not actually been up into my base, but he has scouted all the other bases, so he knows where I am. So sneaky proxy pylon is what's coming my way. Currently myself, I've scouted where he's not, and I'm currently about to move into where he is to find absolutely nothing. Now, it's a 12 gateway in PvP rather than a 13, which is in PvT, purely for this reason. If I'm getting proxied, I need zealots out as quick as possible. Now, Nosh's probe, we're just going to jump to his vision. He doesn't find anything in the base, so a quick scout around. Maybe he hides his tech at the back, maybe something else is going on, something dodgy is going on. I do realise I am being chased about, but this is suspicious and fishy and I don't like it. So instead of opting for a cyber core, you see straight away, instead of going gateway cyber, I'm going gateway. Now I do have dudes on gas, but I think that might just have been the last probe that I'm going to build right there for a little while at least. I'm going to keep the gas production up, and I am actually a little bit supply blocked, so thankfully things aren't coming too quickly from my opponent. Still supply blocked, Jesus, that's fucking terrible. But I did actually pop back round, and now in terms of my vision, I don't just have my own probe there, now just in terms of my vision, I still have seen nothing in my opponent's base, even though I've been quite a bit around it. I would like to have seen this chronoed out a little bit faster. Also, the position of where it's running into my base is kind of strange, but it can get through this gap, which is quite nice. I now have 2 of my gateways up, and I've got a zealot started, and I'm getting my cyber down, as well as another pylon to make sure that this isn't Artosis pylon and I get completely battered. Now, I don't know why Jack's opted to go for this pylon as his first line of attack. If I lose it, I won't be supply blocked. And now my zealot's actually coming in to make light work of his zealot. At the same time, you might have noticed down here there's been a forge placed and cannons on the low ground, as well as a pylon on the high ground. Trying to do the best I can to defend here. I will end up winning this engagement, even if the probe comes in. It's getting close though, so I do panic and I do pull over a couple of probes with my zealot just to make sure that I'm definitely going to win. But now that I have 2 zealots, I'm in a better position till I spot that that's a cannon, not a pylon, so losing a zealot, pulling back. Now I've managed to get this, my cyber, done, so I've changed from zealots to stalkers, and I've actually started to get gateway tech out as well. This is getting a bit kind of scary, to be honest, this contain, as these cannons have vision of the high ground and will be able to shoot up about here, and this cannon's coming in this start. Noticing a little bit of a weakness up here though, I am managing to take out the cannons here, and this pylon as well, because they're not in range of the cannons at all. I actually thought this was a cannon, that's why you see me pull back. And I am going to use all of my micro to try and not get murdered here. Not the best micro in the world. As you can see, I'm pulling back the injured guys, trying to make them last as long as possible. I did lose 1, about to lose 2. 2 probes coming up the ramp. But at the same time, I'm still doing quite well. Now I'm just changing to purely stalker coming out. A cannon and another pylon. I don't know why Jack is obsessed with planting all the pylons under the sun, but I'm going to sacrifice 2 zealots to make sure we don't get... I should have gone for the cannon, I don't know why I've decided to make sure we're not getting that up. In time, I've actually managed to put my own forge up, and I'm now putting down my own cannons as well. With 3 stalkers out, I'm actually going to get quite a good ranged defense, seeing as the cannons in the low ground can't shoot my stalkers, and I can make light work of any cannons coming up in the high ground before the stalkers, you know, get shot by anything. Also, with 3 stalkers, there's no chance that one zealot is really going to be able to do too much to me. Again, it seems a bit more desperation from Jack. Cannons everywhere at the moment, but another 2 stalkers are coming out. They're not actually rallied, surprisingly. But now I have 2 cannons of my own, going for 3 cannons of my own. There's no chance that Jack's getting back up the ramp. I'm just going to kill all these 3 pylons. So at the moment he should really be focusing on going back home and maybe ending some of this stuff. He actually cancelled. Oh no, he didn't cancel it. That was killed by cannon. Sour. Stalker count getting incredibly high. Couple of pylons getting shot. I don't know why these 2 probes decide to run up. I don't know whether it was for vision, for this cannon maybe, or something, but these really need to be cancelled. That's a lot of money about to be wasted. 6 stalkers in total for myself, shooting away at the top of the ramp. At the moment, I don't really know what Jack's plan is, but whatever it is, it's not going terribly well. There's a lot of wasted minerals down here as well, and he is still building things. I don't know why he's building a cyber core down here. I genuinely don't know. Also, this is kind of silly, Nosh. That was just unnecessary. That's what that was. If I'd maybe walked further down the ramp, I could have maybe not lost one of those stalkers. But anyway, warping in just stalkers now and making just 3 of my 6 or 7 stalkers take out this 1 pylon is the most logical and sensible way to go. So very nice defend for a change for myself. Just making sure that everything's been cleared out of my base. I actually obviously stumble across the proxy, get a free zealot, and I'm obviously going to murder these 3 buildings. Now I have... Oh, I never actually spotted this the first time I watched the replay. Excuse me, my opponent decides he's going to expand, because why the hell not, right? Probably not the best idea in the world, but there we go. I have my stalkers just going to take out these 3 buildings in a row. I myself have opted to plonk down a robo. I've started back up on my probe production. I've got more chrono than anyone should ever have their whole life. I've got a second assimilator, so I've got lots and lots of gas. And I think I actually decided to plonk down an expansion of my own. Now, my opponent has now cancelled his expansion, and back in his base is building a gateway and a cyber core at the same time, because he's using magical hacks. But he's in a little bit of trouble. Now, I don't know what comes over me here. I think it's the fear. I mean, I do have 10 stalkers there, and I'm marching towards my opponent's base. He has nothing, but I don't know he has nothing, so that's why I've got this observer coming out. At the same time, I think in my head, somewhere along the lines, I'm thinking of, like, expand and go blink stalkers and fucking kill him. I don't know why I'm not just taking these 10 stalkers and just marching them into his base and just killing him in the face right now. But I'm not. So I'm actually giving him a little bit too much time to build up his stuff, which, in retrospect, no, looking back on it, is kind of silly. Army supply-wise, it just tells you the whole story. I mean, I cut workers to make sure that I could defend his push. That's why we're kind of even on workers. But like, seriously, I don't know what I'm waiting for. Oh, I have immortals coming. That'll help. Come on, immortals. I actually decided to push up the ramp before my observer even gets there. I'm thinking these are cannons as well. Oh, they are cannons. Oh, nice. There we go. See, a very quick and simple win. So, learning from that, guys, if you ever find yourself in the same situation, you defend an all-in incredible, lots of pylons everywhere all the time push, just go kill him, okay? See you guys later. Bye-bye.